Hello, my name's Sarah Law and I'm a chartered occupational psychologist. And today we're going to talk briefly about grounding, and I'm going to run you through a grounding exercise. Grounding is really useful when you have to be present and in the moment. We tend to use it if we're finding ourselves distracted, too much going on, feeling a bit all over the place. What can we do to bring ourselves into the present? And we can use grounding. Grounding is different to mindfulness, although they're kind of affiliated in the same area. With mindfulness, you're distancing yourself from thoughts and feelings and letting them flow past. With grounding, you're deliberately directing your attention towards something. So you're bringing yourself into the moment. There's different approaches to grounding techniques, so I would always suggest try some different ones, see what works for you. And there's more details in the handout that accompanies this particular video. Grounding techniques can be cognitive, they engage your brain. So things like counting backwards from 20 very, very slowly, describing to yourself a particular scenario in a lot of detail. Most grounding techniques are quite physical. They focus on the body, on how you're feeling, on where you are. And some grounding techniques are more about self-soothing, being kind to yourself, having positive affirmations that you are okay as a person, that you can get through this. So grounding is short-term. It's about helping you get through a situation. It does not address the tricky things that are going on that are causing the stress, that are causing the negative emotions. So let's try a short grounding activity and see how it goes. So remember, you would normally use this when you're feeling distracted and your mind's all over the place. There's a great little concept called monkey mind, which is as if your mind is just jumping from tree to tree and just constantly distracted. So if you find yourself in that kind of state and you know you've got to focus to get on with a piece of work, with a meeting, with some activity with patients, with your colleagues, then this can be quite helpful. You can do it quickly and nobody even needs to know that you're doing it. So the grounding activity I'm going to talk you through is the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 exercise. We start with 5. Look around you and identify 5 different objects in your field of view. There might be things on your desk, on the shelves, outside the window, over the road. Name 5 things that you can see. 4. Listen very carefully to what's going on around you at the moment. What can you hear? It might be the low-level buzz of a computer. It might be the knocking of pipes. You might hear doors banging in the distance. You might be able to hear people talking outside. Can you identify 4 sounds that are going on right now? 3. Think about your body. 3 specific sensations that are going on in your body right now. How does your back feel against the chair? Can you feel your toes in your socks, in your shoes? If you clench your fists, can you feel how long your fingernails are? What about tension? Any tension in your shoulders, in your back? Name 3 physical sensations that are going on. Down to 2. Take a deep breath in through your nose. What can you smell? Floor polish? Biscuits that have been left out? The dog that's just come in? Somebody's opened a window? What can you smell in your environment? And then lastly, 1, taste. Can you still taste your coffee from earlier? Maybe you had some chewing gum or a mint. 5 things you can see, 4 things you can hear, 3 things that you can feel right now, 2 things that you can smell, 1 thing that you can taste. Those physical aspects that bring you into the here and now, drawing your attention towards the embodiment of those factors. What your brain is doing is it's engaging the frontal lobe, which is the thinking part of your brain, to distract you from the emotional distress that's coming up from your limbic system, which is the thing that's causing the cortisol to run around and those stress hormones. So you're focusing your brain deliberately into that frontal lobe and really thinking and paying attention. Another great little grounding activity is to find an object on your desk. I have a little paperweight thing here. And as I hold it, one side is rough and one side is smooth. It's kind of cool because it's been in the shadows. So really paying attention to that physical nature of that object to help ground yourself in the here and now. Have a look at the handout. Be conscious of what helps you to get into the present. Recognize that it's a short-term process, but grounding does help. The Navy SEALs use grounding and breathing techniques before they go in to do a mission. This is tough stuff. This works to get you into the here and now. Your body, your breathing, your thinking, using that in a purposeful way to help you stay grounded and achieve what you need to achieve. Thank you.